What's up YouTube, it is Matty and we're going to try a live 3-star attack on base number 10 this war. Decided to go for one straight off the bat, not a clean-up raid, and we're going to see how we're going to do. So this is the base. You know, it looks like a standard sort of anti-3-star base. I can see 4 potential double giant bomb threats between the Wizard Tower and Expo here, Expo and air defense there, next to the air defense there, next to that air defense as well, because if there's a Tesla next to it, although the pathing would, I'm pretty sure that they're going to be up the opposite sides of here, because you can see the storages at the clan castle, so there's sort of non-defensive structures around them, which means the pathing means they've got to go that way. So what I'm going to try is something a bit different. I'm going to use Earthquake this raid, and I'm going to drop it on that piece of wall there, because if the radius is 8, which I think it is, you get 1, 2, 3, 4 to break that open that compartment up. You get sort of, well, I think basically it's going to open up all the compartments, and if I head in through by these dark elixir drills and my 2 golems, and throw in 4 witches as well to add some serious tanking, so like a mini go wee wee, and that with that whole core opened up, I'll be able to get to the queen, the king, and potentially all the giant bomb threats. That's what I'm aiming to do. If it's going to work or not, we're going to see. Because this cannon up the north is kind of out the way, I'm going to take it down with a couple of loons just to at the start of the raid to make sure it's gone and not damaging my golems too much, and doesn't shoot back on the witches as well. That's kind of, I don't want that to happen. And I'm going to save 2 extra loons, because whichever side the giant bombs don't go down is the side I'm going to throw my hogs in from, I think. But I think the hogs, either way they're going to do it, the hogs are going to sort of come in from the angle, so I've got to hope I'm going to need a little bit of luck here. So I think it's a little bit risky. It's first attack. Because there's no sort of air targeting defense up here, I'm going to drop a minion on the build hut and a minion on the barracks. I'm going to drop my golems up here. I'm going to use a wizard tower on the storage there, after obviously I've looned the cannon away. Use a wizard on the camp, sorry, and then I'm going to use a wizard on the gold mine and on the barracks over here, because that, if you look at the arch tower range, it's going to be distracted by the golem I dropped by the dark elixir drill, so I don't need to worry about that. So the wizards will be able to float through freely. Wall breaker in, and then obviously with the hugely open core from the earthquake, it's going to leave me with 2 heal spells and a poison spell. So you probably use the poison to help take down the CC, and the heal spells I'm going to use potentially 1 by each giant bomb threat to help cover the defences as well, because there's a big clump of defences over this side and big clump of defences over this side. So those are the obvious heal spell spots. But we're going to see, it's the first time I've used Earthquake in a war raid, I think at all actually. First time I've done like a mini go wee wee with sort of the hogs in this way. I've bought 2 extra loons as well, just in case I need to take out a defence that's sort of waywardly, that's managed to survive one way or the other. So let's double check my army a second, and then we'll go in and see if we can get the job done. So you can see my 4 earthquake, 2 heal spells and a poison. Both heroes are up. 2 golems, 4 witches, 4 loons, 2 for the start, and 18 hogs to finish up, 2 minions as well, and my wall breakers because it's a level 8 wall. Okay guys, let's go. Let's do this thing. Okay, first thing I'm going to do I think is the earthquake, 'cause that's the thing I'm most nervous about. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then while that's happening I'm going to drop 2 loons up here, then a minion on the 2 things here. It did open up all the compartments by the look of it as well, which is absolutely fantastic. 1 golem over here, 1 over here, wizard over this way, wizard, got to get my wall breakers, where are they? Over here. Got to get these boys going in, and the queen down as well. Okay, I'm just sort of trying to keep track of what's going on here. Witches down. Gonna wait a little bit for the king as well. CC pull has started, look. Gonna drop the poison down to sort of help take down that Valkyrie. Everything's sort of going in. You can see it's all kicking off in the well, towards the core of the base. Gonna drop 2 loons over here because that air defense is about to go down. Need it to go down a little bit quicker though. Come on. Oh, that was a bit of a mistake by me. Literally wasted those loons. That's a real shame. My gosh. Okay, hogs in there, gonna come. Look. Okay, first heal spell, just to sort of keep them alive for the first part of the raid. Meanwhile, I'm gonna have to drop a wizard up the north side of the base. Good gosh, there's a lot going on right now. I'm just trying to keep track. I'm going to save my heal spell just for a little bit. Now I'm going to drop it over here. Look, it's going to sort of allow the hogs to go through. We need another wizard down here, another wizard over here, I think. Keeping my hogs alive. I haven't got that many left though, so I need them to keep going. Looking at how many, I think we're okay. I think we've got it. Oh, those spring traps are so deadly. Whew. Wow, I wasted those loons. A little bit gutted about that early on in the raid, but it didn't do too much. Could have been 2 extra hogs. You can see the 1 double giant bomb threat was at the... Okay, looks like I eliminated both double giant bomb threats because of the earthquake and kill squad. I've got a load of witches left, which is great. I think 3 witches survived. That's amazing. It just shows the power of tanking sometimes, doesn't it? 30 seconds left, but I've got a load of time for those hogs to go and take down that camp. So yeah, happy to bring a 3-star for the clan, and hopefully I'll be able to do it on the next raid as well. Awesome! Yeah, boy. Someone's getting attacked. These are Go Wipers, by the way. Yeah, you can tell by the score. They're basically 2-starring everything. And you can see how quickly they started attacking. They did like 5 consecutive attacks. We just did drop 2 3-stars on them, and then they've just... Obviously Echoes is a defenseless account, but I did get 3-starred by a 10 or 10, so that's a bit rude. Anyway, let's replay that attack and have a little look at it from a non-pressured scenario, because we know it worked. I thought the loons would get that cannon at the top, but they didn't. I'm wondering if the minion went in and finished it off in the end. But you can see it is 4 space each way, because it took out both of those. It opened all the core up, which is absolutely perfect. That's what I wanted it to do. The loon just died a little bit quick, you can see there. The golem spread, that was fine. You can see throwing that wizard down didn't really do much because the cannon just finished it off. I'm wondering if that other minion went to the cannon after. The golem wasn't hit by the cannon yet, which was great. I didn't want that to happen. The wizards are doing a good job in sort of clearing the pathway, ready for the queen, the witches, everything, and the king to go inwards. The minion does go and sit on the cannon, which is perfect. Kills it off, which is great. So that did work. And you can see the Valkyrie. I did use the poison to try and slow her down, because she's like a mad redhead crazy woman. I'm really interested to see how it did. Now you can see if I'd have been a bit more patient on those loons, they'd have been so much more effective. I should have just waited, because I think all the distraction troops came out. I predicted it a little bit early. I just didn't want that arch tower taking the witches down. You see 1 witch died there. That was what I was worried about there. That's why I sort of did it. The king goes and triggers the 1 set of giant bombs. The other are already triggered. And at this point, because there's no double giant bomb threat left, I can just throw the hogs all in one big group. First heal spell I think was actually pretty good, pretty okay. Kept them all live for just about long enough. I think the next heal spell was could have been a little bit better from memory. Just looking at the raid now. Yeah, if I'd have pulled it down a bit, maybe, I don't know. I think it was actually pretty good, because you can see a lot of the hogs just stayed in it, and just was the deadly spring traps which absolutely ruined me on this raid. Or ruined my hogs anyway, but I'd brought just about enough to survive through. Yeah, seemed to work pretty well. And the reason I did this is because, as I said, the reason I picked this army is because I could kill potentially all 4 double giant bomb threats by opening up with the quad earthquake. Didn't need to worry about jump timing or anything, because the gap was created for me. So that was that. 2 golems, you know, it seemed to be enough of the tank. The 4 witches really did throw a lot of skeletons in, and because the base was open, they weren't stuck on wall, they were just moving through. So it seemed to work. I saw it on a war recap by and Xliv did the similar attack, which gave me the idea. And I just saw an opportunity on this raid, so I thought I'd try it. So here we go, my first 3-star with Earthquake. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, subscribe to the channel if this is the sort of thing you like seeing, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.